In 2007, Nokia controlled nearly half of the entire global smartphone market. They were untouchable. They were the future. And then, in less than a decade, they were gone. Not because of a war, not because of a scandal. They were killed by one thing most companies never see coming: themselves. This is that story. Nokia started in 1865 as a Finnish paper mill. By the early 2000s, they were the most powerful phone company on Earth. Over 100,000 employees. Phones in 150 countries. At one point, Nokia alone accounted for nearly 4% of Finland's entire GDP. This wasn't a company. This was an empire. January 2007. Steve Jobs holds up a glass rectangle and says, "Apple is going to reinvent the phone." But here's what makes Nokia's story truly painful. Nokia didn't just have touchscreen prototypes in a lab. They had actually released a touchscreen phone in 2004, the Nokia 7710, 3 full years before the iPhone hit shelves. They had a 5-year head start. Nokia's response to the iPhone: "Interesting product, won't affect our market share." That one sentence was the beginning of the end. 3 things collapsed Nokia from the inside. 1. The software trap. Their OS, Symbian, was ancient and clunky. Developers hated it. While Apple's App Store exploded, Nokia's ecosystem was a ghost town. And 2. A culture of fear. A 2015 INSEAD study revealed that employees knew Nokia was falling behind, but were too afraid to tell leadership the truth. The people at the top were making decisions based on a reality that didn't exist. 3. No focus. Apple had one iPhone. Nokia had dozens of models, all slightly different, none truly great, confusing customers and exhausting developers. By 2011, their market share had collapsed from nearly half to under 15%. In September 2010, Nokia hired Stephen Elop, a Microsoft executive, and their first ever non-Finnish CEO. In February 2011, he sent a now famous internal memo called "The Burning Platform." "We are standing on a burning platform, and we must decide how to change our behavior." Honest, brutal, too late. Elop abandoned Symbian and bet everything on Microsoft's Windows Phone. It never caught on. In 2013, Microsoft bought Nokia's mobile division for $7.2 billion, a company whose market cap had once peaked at nearly $250 billion. The king had fallen. Nokia didn't fail because they lacked money. They didn't fail because they lacked talent. They had a working touchscreen phone in 2004. They failed because of 3 things that can kill any company: arrogance, believing success makes you untouchable; silence, a culture where no one dares to speak the truth upward; comfort, protecting what you built instead of building what comes next. The same phone that made Nokia great is the same thinking that destroyed them. Your industry will be disrupted someday. The only question is, will you be the Nokia or will you be the iPhone? If this hit different, subscribe.